Question 27 says a physical therapy center has a bike that patients use for exercise. The height in inches of the bicycle pedal above the ground level periodically increases and decreases when used. The figure gives the position of the pedal P at a height of 12 inches above the ground at t equals 0 seconds. The pedal's 8-inch arm defines the circular motion of the pedal. If the patient's pedal revolves 1 revolution per second, which of the following could be an expression for h of t, the height in inches of the bicycle pedal above the ground level at time t seconds? Okay, so for this, we need to first understand that kind of which model we're using. It looks like A, B, C, and D are all using a sine function. So I'll kind of really quickly create a little sine function. It looks like the inside, we have a frequency, but there's no phase shift on this, on any of our options, plus our k. Okay, so here's a basic trig function that we can identify. First thing is our plus k value is our midline of our the wheel motion. So our midline here is going to be the middle of the wheel. That's going to be here at 12 inches. So the middle value of our rotation is at 12. So plus 12 on the end. For our amplitude, we need to determine how high and how low the pedal can go above the middle. Well, this arm length of this pedal will dictate how high and how low this pedal can go above and below the wheel. I think somewhere in our problem, our pedal's arm is defined as 8 inches. So we're going to have an amplitude here of 8 inches. So that is going to be this -8. And again, the only reason why it's negative is because I noticed that all of my sine functions were negative in my problem. It could have also been +8 as well. And then fill out my sine. And for my frequency, in order to determine frequency, I need to look at my 2 pi divided by the period. In this term, we have 1 revolution per second. So our period here is 1 second is our period. So to calculate my frequency, I'm going to do 2 pi over 1 and then my argument t. I noticed that I did not write my midline. Again, just a reiteration, my midline here is where the middle of that wheel is. So not plus k here, but plus 12. Maybe I said 12, but wrote k, not sure, but that should be plus 12. So my amplitude is 8. My frequency is 2 pi over 1, or just 2 pi. And then my midline is 12. So identifying which of these functions have all of those features is going to be D. They are putting that midline out front, minus 8 sine. So there's my amplitude of 2 pi over t, my frequency. So the correct answer here is D.